Hey guys, welcome to Cloud Zone Academy. In this lesson, we will learn how to create a virtual machine through Azure portal. So, what we need? Very first, we need to have a valid Azure subscription. Log in to Azure portal. If you don't have any valid subscription, you can create a free trial subscription. Microsoft to provide the options to create a 30-day free trial subscription. Now, once you have a valid subscriptions, log in to Azure portal. This is our Azure portal. We'll select the virtual machine. Click on Add. This is the template where we need to provide certain required information to create a virtual machine. These are the 7 tabs of this template. We will continue. Under basic, we have a subscription. Select the one you have. I'm selecting the free trial. Okay. Now, this is the resource group. So, what is the resource group? Resource group is a container in which metadata for a logical group of resource is stored for better management of resource, cost, operations, for security and governance purpose. So we will click on create new and name it MyRJ. Okay. And virtual machine, give it a name. My VM. Move on to region. We have a lot of region under Azure. However, it is advisable to select East US under free trial. So we will continue with East US. Then now move on to availability options. So we have two options. One is the zone and the other one is the set. So what is zone and what is set? Zone means that running a VM with one or more copy on a different availability zone. Whereas a set refers to running a VM with one or more copy on a separate hardware within the same AG. So we'll continue with the availability zone and select one, the very first. Now image is nothing but a OS. So we have to select the OS. I will continue with Windows Server 2016. And there is a Azure Sport instance. If you select yes, what will happen? The VM will run only when there is an unused capacity on Azure infrastructure for a particular reason, else this VM will be deallocated. So we are going to select no. Okay, then move on to size. You can select a different size of different configurations. Okay, I'm selecting this one. Then give it a name username and password. I'm just taking Azure admin, and the password is okay. Then we have public inbound port. We'll select port. So click on allow selected port. Then select the port. So in this case RDP and also HTTP. Okay. Then would you like to use an existing window? No. Now move on to disk. We have a OS disk and we have a data disk. So what is OS disk? OS disk is a disk which is attached with the server. So if any problem took place in the server and we have to change it, then all the data on this disk will be lost. So it is always advisable that your company data should be on a data disk, which is separate from OS disk. Okay. So OS disk and data disk. OS disk, we have three options. So standard SSD refers to solid state drive and SSD refers to hard disk drive. The differences are based on IOPS, latency and throughput. Okay, select, let it be the default one. Now move on to encryption type. So encryption at rest with customer managed key, encryption at rest with platform managed key, and both. What does it mean, encryption at rest? It means data is encrypted when on a disk. Okay. By default, managed disk use platform managed encryption key. All managed disk, snapshot, image, and data written to existing managed disk are automatically encrypted at rest with platform managed key. And encryption at rest with customer managed key. You can choose to manage encryption at rest level of each managed disk with your own key. Okay, we will continue with the default one, and we move on to the next step, that is networking. We are good with the default option. Again, click on next. Under management, there is a boot diagnostic, and we have a three options: enable with managed store account, enable with custom store account, and disable. So we are going to enable, but with customer storage account, and for this we have to create. So select this one, then click on create new and give it a name. Okay, leave all the other field as default and click on OK. Skip this, the advanced field. and move on to tag. Tag is a user-defined key-value pair which can be placed directly on a resource or resources or a resource group. So under name we can say that name means to define the class or a category. In this case, naming it as environment. Okay, and value. Value is for what purpose? So production. And click. Validation is running and is passed. Now click on create. Deployment is in progress right now. Go to resource. This is the detailed information regarding our VM. Name, running, location, the OS, the configurations, and the OS. Okay. Now click on connect. Select RDP. And download the RDP file. Now open the downloaded file and click on connect. User ID and the password of Azure that you have created, that is Azure admin in my case. Click on local server and you can save.